Listen, you are alive. The best gift that we have is waking up every day in the morning, having our health, being able to just walk to the fridge, being able to go use the bathroom by ourselves. So stop wasting this time that we have on the stupid gossip and the petty bullshit. You can always make more money, make new friends, find new opportunities, but what you can't do is make more time. Time is our biggest currency. So why are we wasting it on things that don't even matter to us for real? Things that after a month or a few months later, we won't even remember about. Why are we stressing over what other people are thinking about us? When that's their decision, that's their choice. That has nothing to do with us, that's their problem. Our only responsibility is to live our life to the fullest. God has given us this great opportunity to do so. So are you going to waste it on someone or something that only brings you down? Or are you going to take full advantage of it and do things that make you feel alive? You get to decide. That's the best part of living. We get to decide what we want to do with our lives. But when you start making it about other people, about what other people are doing or saying about you, and not focusing on your moment, on what's in control of you, that's when you start becoming a slave to it. And that's when you start becoming miserable. That's when you start not seeing the bright side of things. Start complaining all the time. And then it's a domino effect. It's one thing, and then the next, and then the next, and then the next, and then all you're doing, you're not even living no more. You're surviving at that point. You're doing the bare minimum things. You're not a bare minimum person. But also, stop wasting your time on bare minimum people because you're not a bare minimum person. You don't deserve the bare minimum. You deserve more. You deserve love. You deserve someone to be a part of your life that actually wants to put effort into helping you be better, helping you actually grow, adding to your cup. Stop surrounding yourself with people that are just taking away. Stop being with people that are just draining your cup, that are just getting you involved in things that are only hurting you. Stop wasting your time on that. Your time is precious. Start acting like it. Start moving like it. You only get this one life, this one experience. You don't deserve to live half your life just depressed, miserable. So start living with some purpose. Start living like your life means something, because it does. If you don't act like it, if you don't set boundaries like it, no one's going to respect that. No one's going to respect you. They're going to keep walking all over you. They're going to keep doing whatever they want to do without worrying about your feelings because you let them. You need to set that boundary down. Build that fence up. Let them know. Because if you don't let them know, how are they supposed to change? And if you let them know and they don't change, then that's when you separate yourself. Because clearly they don't respect you enough to even talk to you about it. Clearly they don't care about how you're feeling. A lot of things could be avoided by just a conversation. Nowadays, it just feels like communication is just non-existent. I don't know if it's because of social media and how locked in we're on our phones that we just lost communication skills. Like, we don't know how to talk to people about things, but a lot of things could be settled and a lot of things could be greater just by talking about it. Just by saying how you feel. Saying where the misunderstanding was. But some people won't do that. And that's okay. You gotta let them. That's their decision. That's not yours. It's not yours to figure out what happened. What went wrong, what went right. It's not your problem. That's on them. Your problem is how you're gonna move forward. Are you just gonna be in your head this whole time for the next few months? Or are you just going to accept what it is? What will be, will be. And you know everything happens for you, not to you. And you know you'll be better off moving forward. Focusing on what is now. Not what's next, not what's in the past, but what is now. What are you doing now? How are you living now? Do you like the person you are? What do you need to do better? Personally. Not what you need to do better for everyone else. But what do you need to do better for yourself to start living a more fulfilled life? Actually waking up and being joyful to start your day. Instead of waking up and being like, oh no, I gotta go to this job and I gotta do this. Yes, sometimes we complain. Yes, sometimes we don't want to do things. We forget. That's okay, but you're doing that every day. And if you keep doing that every day, when will you ever enjoy your life? If you just keep speaking misery, misery is gonna follow. You attract what you say. You attract what you feel. Start opening the door for the good things in life, for the good energy. The law of attraction is real. If you are bad to yourself, why would someone be good to you? Because you're with yourself all the time. So why would they look at that like, oh, no, I'm going to be good to her because she's bad to herself. He's bad to herself. No. You need to start being good to yourself. You need to start being what you want out of other people. Because once you start being what you want out of other people, then that's when you start attracting those people that are like-minded, they'll treat you right, that actually care about you. And then the other people, they'll start weeding themselves out. So the main thing is just focusing on yourself. Because everything else will fall into place. And then everything that's not for you will fall out of place. But we are too worried about everyone else, what everyone else is doing, what everyone else is thinking, that we can't even see what we're doing wrong, how we're acting. But start with yourself and just watch how watch how things change. Even after a week, watch how things change. Watch how your mindset shifts. Watch how you start living more freely. Watch how you start having more peace with things falling apart, when things don't go your way. Start with yourself. When you start with yourself, when you start with the root cause, that's when things will flourish around you. But you need to start working on yourself. Because that's the only thing you need to start working on yourself because that's the only thing you can control. You need to start working on yourself because that's the only thing you can control. Nothing else. Why waste time on things that are out of your hand? You can't change why that person thinks that way. You can't change why that person did that. You can't change someone. But what you can do is change yourself. What you can do is change your habits. What you can do is change how you talk about yourself. What you put into your body. You can do all that. So start with that. Let everything else be what it is. Because once you let things be, that's when you start finding peace. That's when you start loving yourself more.